Hi, this is Navya. Welcome to Mind for Life for healthy mind to healthy body. Today I'm very excited because we will be talking to our holistic health coach Lucia and I'll be presenting with my co-presenter Rahul. Hi Rahul.
Hi, Navya.
Oh, it's so nice now that we are presenting this because I'll tell you what, is 24 hours not enough for you? Are you looking for tips to manage your time better? Then stay tuned.
Welcome back to Mind for Life. My name is Rahul and I'm one of the co-presenters. So, Lucia, why is time management so important?
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here today. Well, time management is actually a skill, and it's a very important one because it helps you to live a better life. So it improves the quality of your life because by planning and organizing your time in an efficient way, you feel like you have more power and you learn to be able to give the activities the right importance and space in your life.
It's so nice to hear that, Lucia. It's wonderful. Can you just tell us how do we manage time?
Yes, managing time is actually, as I said, something that you learn. Generally speaking, it's important to recognize and acknowledge, analyze, and practice. So, how do you do that? First of all, you need to recognize how you spend your day. So, an important thing to do is actually to track your activities. You can do that for one day, for example, really from the most simple ones, like when you wake up and you take a shower, to the commuting time to go to work or to study, how much time you spend at work, everything, and even the distractions. So anytime you pick your phone to look whatever you want, just track your time. And then from there, the second step is to analyze that. So once that day is over, you get your paper and you actually see everything you've done and how much time that took for you. And also, you can see when you were productive and where you weren't. And from there, that time, that allocated time to unproductive activities, you go to part number three, that is practice. So you need to make changes in order to incorporate more productive and satisfying things in your life.
Wow, that's wonderful. So, how do I actually know if time management is a problem for me?
That comes down to the individuals, but you might feel certainly stressed or anxious because you feel like you start a million things in a day and you do not accomplish any of them. Sometimes you have this inability to say no to people. You want to please them, and by doing that, you take in too many yes. And then you realize that you don't know where to start from. You might feel like you have a low self-esteem because you don't have enough time to do everything. You feel like you're not good enough. And sometimes you procrastinate.
What you said makes sense, Lucia. And I'm just wondering, what are those good, healthy habits we could develop?
You need to learn to do it, as I said, because it's a skill, so it might take a little bit of time. But you can start by setting your goals and set goals that are achievable. And then you need to prioritize these goals and tasks by urgency and importance. By doing that, you will actually have your top three most important goals or things that you need to do and the most urgent one. Focus on that. You need to allocate a specific time for each task and avoid the distractions. So just turn the notifications off for the time that you have allocated to do these important tasks. Avoid multitasking, which many of us do, but it's actually a not efficient way of spending time. To really focus on one thing at a time, you will see that you will be more efficient and schedule ahead of time. That's also important. Maybe one day or even a week if you can. And the last important thing that I would suggest to do is to follow up. So say you plan your week. At the end of that week, go through your days and see what you have achieved and completed and what you have not. And from there, you start for the next one.
That's really helpful. Are there any other strategies I can use to help with time management?
Yes, sometimes it's important to learn to delegate. Once you have your to-do list and you've gone through the priorities, then you find out that maybe you have things that are not important, but they're still urgent, and you can actually try and delegate those things. And time management is actually good both at work and in your daily life. So if we talk about the daily life, for example, get your partner involved, get your kids involved. You are talking about sometimes that you need to do at work, delegate it to some colleagues if you can, and do not feel like you always have to have everything on your shoulders. And if you have big goals, try to break them down in smaller ones so that those are more achievable. And another important thing is be gentle. Be gentle with yourself, because time management is a skill and it might take some time before you actually master that skill. So do not aim to perfection, but to progression.
It is so nice to hear these wonderful tips. It's about taking care of ourselves there as well. And do you have any last minute advice for our audience before we go?
Yes. Actually, when you plan your day or your week, just plan time to unwind and time for self-care, because those are important. And that's the time when you can actually have distractions. And also, time to unwind is good because you need to recharge your mind, your body, and your soul.
Thanks so much, Lucia, for such wonderful information. I'll start using that in my daily life as well. What about you, Navya?
Oh, you're so right, Rahul. I can't wait to work on those tips given by Lucia. Audience out there, if you like this video, please comment below, like it, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions for us, again, put it on the comments. And if you want to talk to Lucia privately, her information is given to you below in the description. So stay with us. This is Mind for Life, for healthy mind to healthy body.